cameras roll, yeah, it's time to lock in. HBCU overdrive with a conversation start then wins. Every week we break it down, every headline, every play. Giving flowers to the legends while the future finds its way. HBCU Saturday, they got the fans glued to the screen. HBCU tonight with Doc Holiday. Keep it clean from the SWAC to the MEAC. Every story get respect. SIAC, CIAA, independent, never left. Tailgates, band battles, coaches talking X's and O's. Players chasing greatness while the culture only grows. Jackson State, be our love, we shine over every school. If it's HBCU business, then you know that's what we do. No gossip, just a fact with a southern state of mind. Real voices, real moments, every episode designed. This our sports, this our culture, this our legacy alive. Turn it up and ride with us. HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive. HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive. HBCU overdrive, overdrive, overdrive.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is HBCU tonight, as always. Powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, but most of all, subscribe to the channel. Anything that you get, anything that you need, get it, man. Get it, HBCU Overdrive. Oh, my goodness. One thing, let me say this. I'm going to apologize for my tardiness. Had got me a little bit of food, and I don't know, I just dozed off, and I've been doing that all day. So this is what happens when you don't have to go to work. So I apologize for my tardiness. But we're gonna go ahead and breeze through these prelims. See if any of my people's gonna come on tonight. But good evening. What's going on, Chuck? Appreciate you always live and direct from Monroe, Louisiana. And we got Troy up in the house. Hey, Troy, I did drop the link. It's in the chat. It's in the group chat. So you go ahead and get on from there. But first and foremost, I want to go ahead and get into some of these, like I said, some of these prelims before we get it to the meat and potatoes of the whole, shebang, which is we are predicting the order of the SWAC West. So also, this is the last couple of days that I am ramping up. I'm trying to ramp up the donation, the donation trail. I did. But yeah. But yeah, we are still at 270. We still got 270 left. But I do want to tell everybody that that I did get approved. I got approved today by the SWAC office. Shout out to Andrew over there and with as the director of communications and media, media relations, the associate athletic director, the associate commissioner, of the SWAC. So yeah, I did get approved today. Got my email about a couple of hours ago. So just let everybody know what's going on. Got my man Troy right here. What's going on, sir?
Give me a second. I got to get my
You
got to get my village set up because I had made some rounds on some shows last night.
Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about that too. So
yeah. Shout out to the SWAC. Shout out to the SWAC.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the earliest that I got my invite.
I know.
You got yours this morning earlier today?
I got mine this morning too. What time it came in? Actually, I got mine at, when did it come in? 5 o'clock. I got mine at 5 o'clock.
This evening?
We go.
Yeah, so that one time I got mine. I looked and said, oh, okay, I got mine.
It might have been earlier. You know, my server, whatever time it came into my Outlook account, so it might have hit the server earlier. But yeah, I got mine, and I was just on ONG Strike Zone. If anybody's out there and you applied to Media Day, whoever the main account is, they tell you, they send you the email. So I got mine for everybody on staff. So I might have to drive because I can't pay $300 for this equipment I'm bringing. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah. So what day will you be leaving? You be leaving on that Monday?
We'll leave out Monday night.
Okay. So that means I need to leave out Monday evening as well, if I'm not mistaken. The way, because I have to meet you. I'm gonna have to meet you at the hotel.
I'll be there either way, because yeah, I'll tell you. Well, we'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
But
yeah, so yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the first time I ever heard the SWAC getting everything early. I was like, yes, that means now I can really try to ramp up the donation, because I really do need. I need the rest of these dollars right here. But yeah, man. So tell the good people what happened when you was on you did your round for the shows.
Oh yesterday. I was on No Chill last night. First time got to be on a show with the good brother BJ. BJ is a good, balanced sports analyst. I am not.
Wait a minute, you was on there with BJ?
Yeah, I am not. And I don't want that to make it seem like I don't know ball. I choose a different side. I want to be a fan. I enjoy being a fan, even though we talk about this and I have journalistic integrity when it comes to guests that we have on and, you know, how we actually talk about the actual game. But I prefer to be a fan. Irrational fan, whatever you want to call me. I prefer to be a fan. So it was good to be on the show with BJ. BJ was but BJ is low key. He laid back.
Yeah.
His shade laid back. So you got to catch it. And so one of the ones we was talking about like who prediction was shocking. And he was just laid back and cool. And he was like, them two CAA schools might get 6 wins together. And I went, because, you know, he just laid back. I went, oh, okay, I see you, sir. I see you.
He said they might get 6 wins together.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really feel like this could be the best year Morgan State has had in a while. But I also feel like I was sold a bill of goods about Morgan State 2 years ago. So
yeah.
But they got talent in the quarterback room, so there ain't no excuse no more. But I will say this: BJ did give me some insight on the Alabama schools mentality, Texas Southern mentality, because I don't know a lot of Texas Southern people. I don't know a lot of we know a few Alabama school people, and I don't know a lot of Morgan State people except for
Banks and me and Mike.
I don't have Banks' new I don't have his new Twitter account, so I gotta research that. But yeah, man, it was a cool show. Them brothers cool over there, good brothers over at No Chill. They're gonna be at Media Day too.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's always good to chop it up with them. I'm unapologetically me wherever I go, because I don't want to give people no fake me. It's always gonna be FAMU all day, but I'm also gonna be honest about what HBCUs look like and what we need to look like. So all those 11-1 predictions and 10-1 predictions in the SWAC, that's a lot of wins, and we ain't got that many games in the whole schedule. So I'm trying to figure out, well, we getting 15, 20 extra games where people can go 11-1. But again, don't mind me, I just be asking questions. Well, I'm gonna say this. I was on the prayer calls with that school in Daytona last year.
Not the prayer call.
I was on. So if they're going 11-1, Jesus has come back.
So, you said Jesus come back in the form of Alvin White,
and the rapture is here. But no, it was some of the predictions I can understand. I wasn't mad at how when Erica made the 6-6 prediction for Howard. I wasn't mad at that prediction. The 6-6 for Dale State, I thought was conservative. It depends on how important Quentin Portis was to that team. Man, Alvin White is a Raider. Yes, he is a legend.
I don't think he was that. He was important, but not that important because of. I think it was more on the offensive coordinator, but there's more of to we could get into, really dive into hopefully next month. But I've been on the show with Pooh and Ant. I've been on, of course, with BJ on HBCU Nightly. I mean, those are good dudes over there, of course, with Blue and, making rounds and everything. But let's go into some prelims right now. I'm looking at some on ESPN, on ESPN.com. Mark Cuban is accusing the new Amazon of freezing him out in a proposed move. So Mark Cuban is accusing the Dallas Mavericks governor. So they call them owners, but they call them governors in the NBA. Patrick Dumont of freezing the team's former majority owner out of business opportunities in a proposed move of the club out of downtown, according to a newspaper report. So this came out today that Cuban alleges Dumont has engaged in adversarial business practices in his bid to move the team about 10 miles north of downtown to the former site of a Dallas mall, which basically is going to be, they trying to move on to the site of the old Valley View Mall in North Dallas. The billionaire businessman had sold his majority stake in 23 to families of Miriam Adelson and Dumont, who is Adelson's son-in-law. Cuban said he had an agreement to continue running basketball operations, but Dumont gave former general manager Nico Harrison full control of the basketball side. So now, see, that's the reason why I say this ain't Mark Cuban's fault. You can't blame him. He wanted to sell the team, but he wanted to still be a part of it. And he knows basketball, but you put Nico Harrison in charge, and you see what happened. We saw what happened. You traded Luka away, and you got Anthony Davis, and pretty much team missed the playoffs both seasons. Even though during last season he was fired in the mid part of last season. The newspaper Dallas Morning News also reported that Cuban said in the filing he was unaware of Harrison's plan to trade superstar Luka Doncic to the LA Lakers in February of 25 until it was too late to object and call off the trade. The shocking trade received widespread backlash, and Harrison was fired in November after the team's slow start in the 25-26 season. Cuban owns 27% of the Mavericks, but the newspaper reported there is a clause in the purchase agreement that allows the Adelson and Dumont families to buy another 20% of Cuban's stake. The filing by Cuban comes a little more than a month after the Mavericks signed an option agreement to purchase approximately 104 acres in North Dallas, part of a plan to build a new arena that will open in 2031. Basically, they'll have it by the time the lease ends over at American Airlines Center. So basically, the team has been downtown since 1980, since the team was formed in 1980. So it's always been downtown. There has never been plans to, like, at the time in between, to move the team outside of downtown. That's the reason why where the American Airlines Center sits at. That's the reason why Mark Cuban bought up all the property. He brought up all the land over there, and he basically built up the whole, what we call Victory Plaza, the Victory Marketplace Center. So that's the reason why he built that all up.
Let me ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
If the Dallas Mavericks don't have all those scandals, do you think Mark Cuban sell?
Well, what you mean all the scandals?
With the front office.
You talking about when the sexual the harassment in the workplace and everything?
Mm-hmm.
I do not think he would have sold the team. He figured out what he needed to do. And we also got to realize too, Mark Cuban I think he has either one or two daughters or something like that in it, and he felt, when you look at it, he felt remorseful. Like when it came, the day that it came down, that it was brought, that kind of like the hammer came down from the NBA and stuff like that. He was remorseful, and basically he's like, I'm going to do everything to turn around the business side of the Mavericks, while the sports side is still, you know what I'm saying, the basketball side is going to stay the same. I'm just going to turn around. And when he hired St. Marshall as the when he hired her as the CEO, I think that was the best thing that he done. That was the best thing he done, thing that he done, because that means that, one, you got a woman that's running the whole thing. Two, she's black, so she's not gonna let shit slide on her, on her watch. And three, she's gonna be fair and competent in running the business side of the team. While she's not gonna she wasn't gonna stick her nose in the business of like on the basketball side. She's just gonna run the internal operations of the Mavericks. And then when she decided that she was going to step down, I'm like, I kind of seen it where it was I think things was gonna take a turn when she stepped down, when she had stepped down. But given the fact that he did put in a clause that the Dumonts that they can actually buy out 20% of his shares of the team to basically freeze him out on everything. It's kind of diabolical, but but also let's talk about this. Here we go. The NCAA. I knew this was gonna come up, and because Troy, you said this was gonna come up. The NCAA is going to open up an inquiry into Cincinnati regarding Brandon Sorsby.
Man, y'all gonna listen to your Uncle Troy? I just be asking questions.
What's up, Miss Danny?
In the kitchen, my usual.
Hey, my brother hungry. I need to get a plate.
It's 7 p.m. Wednesday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. I'm up in the kitchen, cooking in this heat. Y'all want some jambalaya? The millions on me. Hey. I got bars. Sign me.
Lord Jesus.
Sign me.
So the NCAA has sent a letter of inquiry to the University of Cincinnati, centered on former quarterback Brandon Sorsby's time with the program, sources told ESPN today. So Sorsby, who was ruled permanently ineligible by the NCAA this spring after he admitted to placing thousands of impermissible sports bets over the past 4 years, spent 2 seasons with the Bearcats before transferring to Texas Tech this offseason. The NCAA's probe into his time at Cincinnati follows the high-profile legal saga over Sorsby eligibility last month, which concluded with the Red Raiders and the transfer quarterback parted ways June 15th.
We knew this was coming because they was upset about $1 million. They wanted to go to court, and nobody stopped to ask, hey, if we go to court and we go to depositions, what's going to come out?
Discovery. People forget about discovery.
But it get better. Cincinnati was so petty, they start leaking stuff. That's how we found out about the gambling. Because Indiana wasn't talking about no gambling.
Indiana said they ain't had no business with the gambling.
I ain't got shit to do with nothing. But again, when we start playing in these NIL worlds and you want to control the players, I'm going to keep saying this, you cannot control players. You can't. Them days is over with. And what we keep having is institutions trying to control players, and now one finna have it blow up in their face. Texas Tech did the smart thing. They was like, you know what? Keep that money. Keep that little bit of change. You go on about your way. Cincinnati could have did the same thing. Oh, wait. They Cincinnati. Never mind.
What up, Chris?
What up, though? What up, though?
Crook.
So,
Brooke, what you drinking tonight? Oh, you
Brooke said he
smoking
drinking
tonight?
coffee tonight.
What is he smoking tonight? That's the question right there.
Yeah.
Brooke, what is you lighting up tonight? Look. So the Big 12 Media Day is actually today. It's in Frisco today. So I think today and tomorrow. And so, hey, for them to the NCAA to say, yeah, we coming down, we want to look into what he has done. Because basically all it's gonna do is look into if he plays best on his team at Cincinnati. What was he doing at his time in Cincinnati? Because they always, like you said, they always talked about the time that he did at Indiana, and that he placed bets on his team on the team at Indiana. But what did he do at Cincinnati in order for Cincinnati, like you said, to be what the young girls say, Danny, dropping the T?
Huh?
The young girls be saying, drop that T, dropping the T.
Oh, spill that tea.
Spill that T.
Clock that tea.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so it could have all been so simple.
But you'd rather make it hard.
But I want Doc to get to the good part of the Big 12 Media Day, because the last couple of days they've been announcing some deals, and I feel like
I haven't heard about those though.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me send you the link. Let me send you the link. The first one is the Monster deal. Monster Energy Big 12 deal.
The NIL clearinghouse has rejected $90 million in deals. Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, they own one. They own one. But they approved 200 million. But the Monster Energy deal, I just sent the Monster Energy deal in the group chat. The Monster Energy deal is $20 million annually. So they get like the little spots on the field.
And jersey patches.
Jersey patches, all that. This is P4 conference with this ragged ass deal. You got 16 teams that is on a national TV or a national media rights deal, and you only getting 1.2 something per school.
Yeah, I see that. That's crazy. But how long? I mean, how long? Like, how long is the deal? That's the question.
I believe it was 10, but it just on this article it says multi-year deal. Let me see where it.
And for each school to get $1 million, a little bit over $1 million.
Yeah.
Let's see, Monster Monster is through is it through?
Oh, wait, hold on. Hiccup, the tea is spilling. I'm sorry, y'all. The tea is spilling. Make sure this a legit news source. All right, so sources tell me that schools will net around $800K for each Monster Big 12 deal after the conference receives their cut. Is this a safe space?
It's our space. You don't got no safe space over here.
The Big 12 is selling ass on Nebraska.
They selling their ass on who?
They selling ass on Nebraska.
Nebraska want to come back to the Big 12.
Oh no, I'm talking about Nebraska Avenue in Tampa.
Oh.
This deal is so bad. Now, this would be an excellent deal for FCS school or FCS conference. Excellent deal for them. For the Big 12, this deal is bad, and it makes me afraid that the ACC gonna be around longer than the Big 12. Because, in our space, we've had people complain about the deals that are made in our spaces. No, sir. No, sir. This is a bona fide bad deal. And then somebody is selling, who's the other one? There's another Big 12 deal. One of the Big 12 schools has a deal as well. But
selling fish plate.
Might as well be. Somebody else got a deal with a patch deal.
Well,
other than outside of dude side chick suing the University of Michigan. Hey, girl, dad is wait. Is Jackson really them people homecoming?
I just saw that message. Oh boy.
You really want that? Y'all really want that? Y'all do y'all really
Leave them people alone, Doc, till y'all whoop them. Leave them people alone.
I'm talking about the Alcorn homecoming.
Oh. I don't know what y'all done did to that Louisiana Mojo woman, but leave her alone.
Who is that? The Louisiana Mojo woman.
I don't know, man.
Huh?
You know.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, be prepared to be upset, to crash out. I'm about to take this down a little bit.
I gotta go with my mother-in-law to pick up her car, but I'm gonna say this: Buck Stan, as an artist, as a staff, and as a record label, he make it difficult for PWI people like myself to be in this space. But I'm gonna be right back. Woo. Bethune-Cookman, did you see the second part of that tweet? Bethune-Cookman ahead of FAMU. Just let that sink in. Let that sink in. I'll be back.
As y'all see these rankings right now, these are the early rankings for HBCU football, and it's Stan Becton's. This is preseason rankings for HBCU football. I mean, at the top, of course, he picked Alabama State as preseason number 1 ranked team in all of HBCU football on the Division I side. Of course, you've seen they finished 10-2. Number 2, he got Jackson State. Of course, we were the SWAC East champions last season. I guess it's better fitting. At number 3, he got South Carolina State at number 3, which I'm gonna disagree, because why do you have South Carolina State at number 3 when they won the whole damn thing last season? At number 4, he has Prairie View. Prairie View was the SWAC West champs. eventually becoming the SWAC champs, and they had them sitting at number 4. Number 5, he got Grambling. They finished their season at 7-5. Number 6, he has Delaware State. They finished their season last year at 8-4 under first-year coach Deshaun Jackson. I'm gonna have my say about this. At number 7, he has Texas Southern, which they finished at 6-5 last season. Number 8, he got Alcorn, finished at 5-7. Number 9, he got North Carolina Central. They finished at 8-4 last year. And number 10, he has Alabama A&M, who finished 2025 season at 4-8. Woo! First and foremost, for him to put Alabama State at number 1, where South Carolina State won the whole damn thing last year and got them at number 3 is diabolical. And I don't know if he got this based off of besides just the records last year where they ended at, but who did they gain? What did they lose as far as players, coaches? Because it says a lot for it that your ranking will tell you a lot for that, because that comes into play when it comes to rankings. To have Delaware State that low and North Carolina Central very low on this ranking that's asinine right there. That's asinine right there. And yes, Ezra, I believe I agree with you. Central should be above Alcorn and Texas Southern. In fact, Central needs to be, I would say, this is how I will put the list. Troy said, bet your eyebrows. He said, bet your eyebrows, chest hairs, lead press ons. So this is what I would have had. Go ahead.
Let me add something. So how much talent did South Carolina State lose?
I don't think they lost a lot of talent last season.
No, going into this season. For him,
I don't think they lost a lot. Yeah, I don't think they lost a lot of talent coming into this season.
That's literally the only reason that I could think that he would rank South Carolina State, who won the Celebration Bowl, number 3. So I'm gonna have to do something on that, because I really want to know the logic behind that. Like, doesn't the national champion usually get a little benefit of doubt? Like,
yeah.
So putting them number 3, like, what information does he have that we're missing? I think South Carolina State may have. I'm gonna look it up and see how many of their starters or how many of their top players they lost going into this season. Because if that's the case, then a number 3 could make sense.
I get you on that. But Alabama State, and the reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why I think he got Alabama State at number 1 is because of the return of Andrew Body, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but
I would go South Carolina State, Alabama State, Jackson State.
I'm gonna go like this. This would be my order, y'all. I go South Carolina State at number 1.
Chris said it. They lost a lot going into 2026. So, like, that. There's my point.
We talking about it. But here's my whole thing. So my ranking I would have had it would be South Carolina State at number 1. At number 2, it will be Prairie View. They are the Celebration Bowl runner-ups. They are the SWAC champs. So I would have them at number 2. At number 3.
And I like it because they coach is unhinged, and I like that. I think I like
it. At number 3, I'm gonna have Jackson State. Jackson State, SWAC East champs. All right. At number 4. At number 4, it will be Alabama State.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they finished the season at 10-2, but it's the best season that they had in a while. But they didn't get to the big, they didn't get to the big dance. At number 5, this is where I'm gonna get you. Number 5, it would be Delaware State. Because that's why I said the number 6 ranking for Delaware State is crazy. And then the number 6 ranking would go to North Carolina Central. I know they lost a lot. I mean, apparently they lost a quarterback and they lost a running back, but I think they retained a lot on the offensive line, that retained some defensive line help. And then I would go at number 7. At number 7, I would go Grambling. At number 8, I would go Texas Southern. Number 8, I'll go Texas Southern. Number 9, I'll go Alcorn, and number 10, I'll go Alabama A&M. First of all, I won't even have Alabama A&M on this list anyway.
Right. So we're Troy funny. Right, because if you watch HBCU football, you want to put Alabama A&M on this list at all. Totally agree with those statements.
Stan, I think, hold on, let me see where Stan graduated from. Let me see, because he. I'm looking at Stan Becton is a graduate of Carnegie Mellon University. Where is that in Pittsburgh?
Pennsylvania. Kind of middle of the state.
Attaining his professional writing degree with a minor in African and African American Studies in May of 2021. So Stan young. In college, Stan was a 5-year letterman on the CMU football team.
I need to know. That is like Ivy League. Like, go sit down. Just because you study African American studies don't mean that you know nothing about African American football. I tell you. This is a very aggressive ranking.
Oh, that's another team I would have put on there. I wouldn't even have Alabama A&M on there. I would put Bethune-Cookman on the list before I put A&M on that list. Just saying. Just saying.
Marla would be happy that that school in Daytona ain't on the list though.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my goodness, that's crazy. It is a crazy list. You got people talking, but a lot of people started talking when the SWAC put out their preseason awards. They're doing it different this year. So instead of having your preseason ranking, your preseason awards, your preseason awards at media day, they switched it up to where it's coming out the week before media day. So the preseason offensive defensive players of the year, as you see on the screen, of course, Andrew Body, who is the actual reigning SWAC offensive player of the year. And then you see it right here on the right. As coaches and SIDs they came to a conclusion and said that this man, Cam Salas, for Jackson State, would be the preseason defensive player of the year of the conference. I don't have no issue with this. I have no issue with it. Yeah, you can't argue with Andrew Body. And Cam Salas is coming in at last season was a breath of fresh air. I think he was the leading one of the leading tacklers on the team from last season. He's a redshirt sophomore or junior now. But I see no issue with this one. And I'm waiting till Tor come back. We spin the block, and whenever he gets back on here.
I think it's what do you say?
He said Valley got one All-SWAC player compared to FAMU having 0.
Lord. I like Salas. He averaged almost 5 tackles a game.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see him with more like broken up passes, more forced fumbles this year. I think that those two areas I feel like he could improve on, and that would really solidify this selection for me.
Okay.
I think he's good. I don't have I don't have an issue with this selection at all. But like defensively, it's more than just tackles. And I think that those are two areas where I think he could really, really show that this selection is legit. But he was reliable. I mean, he was consistent for Jackson State. And defensive consistency will help you win some games. But, I think that he offers Jackson State, like he's a well-rounded defensive player.
Yeah.
So this selection makes sense, but I would still like to see him a little more aggressive, so that he can get more forced fumbles. Knocking people's heads off, ain't nothing wrong with that defensively. So,
Blue say he give Troy shit. But hey, Mr. Campbell. Mr. Campbell, I need you on here so we need to do some predictions. You ain't been on this show in a minute, so I'm gonna need you to jump on if you can. I need you to jump on if you can. Just let me know if you can. But let's go ahead and get into this right here. First team offense. This is what they predict. First team offense. Andrew Body is the quarterback, first team quarterback. Of course. This is a surprise right here. Jalen Jennings, running back from Pine Bluff. I like what I saw from him last season. He was one of the few bright spots for that Pine Bluff team that pretty much made a name for himself. The other running back you see is Chase Bingman. There's no question what he did as what he did as an actual freshman last year. Elijah Baker. Elijah Baker as a receiver. Elijah Baker as a offensive lineman from Alabama State. So they returned one of the top offensive linemen in the conference. Calvin McMillan from Prairie View. Quavion Davis, who's been on either a first team or a second team list ever since he was a freshman at Jackson State, going into his fourth year. Christian Lovin from Bethune-Cookman rounds up all the offensive linemen. Well, not all of them, but Christian Lovin from Bethune-Cookman and Cameron Rogers from Alcorn round up all the offensive linemen. Nate Rembert, first team wide receiver for Jackson State. DeAvery Robinson from Pine Bluff rounds the other receiver, and Trayvon Jones as their first team tight end. Nate Rembert has been in them. Let me just say this too. Nate Rembert has been on the list either a first team or a second team ever since he's been in the SWAC. When he was at Valley, he he entered at Valley as a first team against the Jackson. Hey, he did what he did at Jackson. And they predicted him. They are going to predict him to do more this season. As you see, first team defense. Malik Gukaki from Prairie View. Don't beat me up for if I butcher your name. Charges to the game and not the player. Yeah, Alabama State gonna represent because they got a lot of pieces that came back, so they gonna represent as well. Eric Thomas Jr. from Alcorn as a defensive lineman. Arenza Davis from Alabama A&M. Michael Joyner Jr. from Alabama State round out the defensive lineman for the first team. Denarius Hilliard, linebacker from Pine Bluff. Wyatt Wright, linebacker from Alabama A&M. Stephen Sparrow Jr. round out from Bethune-Cookman, round out the linebacker spot. Tayshawn Sims from Alabama State, Cam Salas from Jackson State, Eric Zachary from Prairie View, and Herman Brister III from Southern round out your DBs for first team all defense. Herman Brister III from Southern is getting he should get a lot of love. He's been in the SWAC. He's been at Southern for 4 years, and I think it was time for him to be shown some positivity from Southern. Again, Ms. Danny already said what she said about Cam Salas and their decision to make him preseason defensive player of the year. Big hybrid safety. He can play in the box. He can play deep. 22. You cannot teach 6'3", 220 pounds as a safety. Tayshawn Sims, of course, coming from the aggressive Alabama State defense. I wonder my whole thing is, what is he going to look like now without Ryan Lewis running that defense? That's the big question right there.
Mm-hmm. I like Brister's game. I really do. And I think it's interesting. Like, if you look at his stats seem to be better than Salas's. Like, Brister had what? Almost, did he have, Lord, let me not guess, but I think he had close to 70 tackles last season, right?
Yeah. I mean, because a lot of teams was running on Southern. Mm-hmm. He was put in awkward positions, but at the end of the day, he was able to get it done.
But he also had like 10 pass breakups.
Yeah. And
that's like, I think defensively, based on his position, having that number of pass breakups that's good stuff right there. Like, I think that's part of the defensive game that to me is very exciting. Tackles are great, but when you can defend the pass like that, like, I think Brister's selection on first team is that's a good look. Chris, I
don't know how many INTs he had last season, but
I think in that room, him and Salas, I gotta look it up, but I think they both had maybe 3 interceptions apiece. Wasn't that many for either one.
Cam Salas had 2 interceptions last season. He had 51 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 2 passes defended. That's why. But he played. But see, here's the thing with Cam. Cam played more in the box last season than as to be able to cover the field. Mm-hmm. Herman had last season. He had 56 total tackles. He had no interception last year. He played safety. He was more in the box also. In fact, let me take this back. He's a junior instead of a 4-year player, but he's a junior. He's a 3rd-year junior coming in this season. Yeah, he was playing Rob position, Rob McDaniel, but Rob McDaniel was shit. Rob McDaniel played free safety, strong safety, nickelback, outside cornerback. Rob played 4 positions on defense in the defensive backfield. And if they wanted, and if Coach Quinn wanted him to do it, he could have played linebacker if he wanted. But they didn't do it. For specialists, first team specialists, you got David Falk from Alabama A&M and Demetrion Duval as the punter from Alcorn. Nehemiah Hickson is the return specialist and Cole Hash as the long snapper. Long snappers are getting love, y'all. The long snappers are getting love. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. We on the second team. Second team offense, second team defense. Second team offense starts off with Jared Lockhart at quarterback. Good decision, y'all. Good decision. Trey Holly coming in at second team offense for Southern University. Jamari Hosklaw rounds out the running back room. He's from Alabama State. Desmond Penn, offensive lineman from Alabama State. Abe Diallo, offensive lineman from Alcorn. Jaden Daniels, O-line from Texas Southern. Alexander Virgil, O-line from Grambling. And Nick Carter, O-lineman from Pine Bluff. You got Rory and Richardson, who was a wide receiver from Texas Southern. And Jordan Chambers Smith, the other wide receiver from Alabama A&M, with Cordell Rogers coming in as the tight end, second team tight end. Now, this is where I have an issue right here. I think they could have put, I'm going to be honest with you, they could have put Jency Riley in as second string tight end. But, hey, I don't come up with this list right here. I just report on it. we just talk our noise and we report on this stuff. Second team defense, Marquise Cagle from Arkansas Pine Bluff, Malik Stinnett from Bethune-Cookman, Malik Stinnett and Isaiah Washburn from Bethune-Cookman, and Kenneth Andrews from Alcorn make up the defensive line. Linebackers, Marcellus Johnson from Grambling, Carmelo Jones from Jackson State, and Douglas Franklin, linebacker from Mississippi Valley. That's where the jokes came in from from Blue. And then Naeem Lassiter, Bethune-Cookman, defensive back. Keon Hanley Jr., DB from Alabama A&M. KJ Chisholm makes second team defense, cornerback from Jackson State, and Tavion Haney is the other DB from Alcorn. And on the specialist side, you got Andrew Abuakale is a place kicker from Alabama State, with Garrett Weileman as long snapper from Alabama State, and Jay Sean Johnson is the return specialist from Grambling. As you see, there are no Rattlers on this list. Most of the team they said are transfers. Woo!
We made it through.
So yeah, that is so. Alabama State is repping very, very hard with 1, 2 on first team offense. Specialist, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 selected between first team and second team. Alabama State. Hey, That is a good. I mean, I think that's a good list. I don't know why some people feel like certain people should be on there. What did they do? I know the folks from Prairie View or Lionel feels like that one of their guys should have been on there on the list as tight end or whatever. I don't know what the thing is, but Prairie View has a good amount of people on this list also. So let's not act like they don't. I got let's see, three on first team offense, two on first team defense. So that's 5. So I got 5 players on I got 5 players between offense, first team and second team. Jackson State got 1, 2, Quavion, Jared, Cam, and Nate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. So I don't know what people be so mad. Because after SWAC Media Day, I think we're gonna have less than 40 days till football season starts up. But I'm gonna take Troy off until he tell me he back on. But yeah. Other than that, ooh, let's go ahead and take a good quick commercial break. Good commercial break. We'll be right back in just a second. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shout outs on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. So I think a lot of people right now that's at their school that in South Texas with the purple and gold, they feel some kind of way. Some kind of way. And I just want to put out there my goodness, where's my favorite video? Trying to, Here you go. For those folks.
All you hoes can kiss my ass. 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 'Cause I'ma do me. Yes, I'ma do me. I don't have time for your bullshit.
Stop crying. Stop crying to these folks. Stop crying to these people. Well, they is ripping. They is ripping. They is ripping something. So all right, let's go ahead. Let's get into these. Let's get into the predictions. That's the reason why most everybody is here right now. We talking about the Wild SWAC West. I got names for everybody in the division and stuff. I don't know why we still playing these dudes right here, and y'all know that man is only pocketing that money for himself. But yeah, let's go ahead.
He said Falk is working from home.
He said do his meeting through Zoom. Oh Lord.
He gonna have preseason camp from the couch.
Whenever y'all look, Mr. Haynes, come on. The million, you gonna get this woman started about this right here.
Y'all know I crash out and I start glitching when we start talking about the MEAC. I just child. We ain't got but 4.5 teams in the MEAC now. Lord have mercy.
Y'all got enough to do a first and second team. A third team, y'all don't need to have none of that stuff after that. Lynchburg got
a sneaker ball team.
A sneaker ball team.
Yeah, that's about it. Poor things. Lord have mercy. Whew.
Yeah, that first game will tell a lot. But let's go ahead and get into it. We got we're gonna start from the bottom, and we're gonna go over there to Arkansas Pine Bluff. Is this where we're gonna start at? Okay, let's see. I see Pine Bluff with the good with the good website for the schedule. Did Hampton ever get an OC? I think they got one.
Yeah, they do.
They got one.
DJ Bolden. Bolton. Boldin. Boldin.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go and share the screen. Start off with we start off with Pine Bluff taking on Morehouse College. I guess Morehouse trying to do they dress rehearsal to be in the SWAC. But Morehouse, they are playing Pine Bluff. Actually, this game is going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas, at War Memorial Stadium. So I'm going to go with Pine Bluff in the W column for this game. You got anything to say about this? We already know if Mr. Ford if he listening, we already know what he will say about this.
And Troy said that man said he ready.
Oh, Troy, you back? Yeah, I'm gonna put you back up on here.
Girl, Dad, my bad. He said he didn't mean Hampton University. He meant Alonzo Hampton at UAPB. Did he ever get an offensive coordinator? But it's funny that you asked. It's funny that you said that because Hampton actually moved Bolden to running the offense for this upcoming season. So your question still applies. Bolden has been at Hampton since I don't know how long. I have to look that up. But he definitely just got moved to running the offense this year. Let me see where
Chris talking about Mr. Nasty go clips of
Jesus. Chris is crazy.
There's some nasty folks down there. Hey, man. Troy White has entered the studio.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Just know I'm good son-in-law because she feed me well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, went to go get her car from the mechanic shop. It ain't fixed. It ain't even fixed. But you know what? Yeah, mother-in-law, so I'm gonna do what she asked me to do.
All right, Pine Bluff is taking on Morehouse at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. That is a dub for Pine Bluff. Because if it ain't, we have some issues. We're going to have some problems. But you see who's second on that list? The next game on the list right there. You see it, right, Danny? They got University of Missouri. They got Mizzou.
Man, they going to get a check. Leave them people alone. Let them get their check.
It's a guarantee. That's all that is.
So that's a guaranteed loss. So that they 1-1. Now, third game of the season, they going into Memphis for the Southern Heritage Classic. Don't even feel right. With Pine Bluff and Alcorn.
Hey, man. Show got to go on.
Do we pick Alcorn for this right here for the win, or do we go with Pine Bluff? I think something might happen in this game.
I'm going to say this. And I'm saying this out of respect. If the Alcorn running backs, are they coming back?
They gone.
This is a pick'em. I'll pick Alcorn only because UAPB lost their offensive coordinator.
So, girl, there go your question, and you got your question answered.
Yep. It's a loss. Next game on that list right there, they host Central State in Pine Bluff on September the 19th. That's a win.
Yeah, it better be.
And then they are on the road in Baton Rouge to take on that school with too many blues. Because to me, we don't know what type of team Marshall Faulk is going to have out there. So, you are in the Matrix.
Right.
Lord.
He got the loudest blinker. It sounds like mine.
Listen, it's my mother-in-law car. I'm just doing the good work. But no, I think UAPB winning.
Okay, you got Pine Bluff for the dub against Southern. Next on this list, they got Alabama State at home for homecoming.
Oh, they got homecoming early?
October the 17th. Pine Bluff, Alabama State.
I'll just say this. Alabama State already going to lose a homecoming, so they'll win this one.
Boy, that's bad business. And then on October the 24th, Pine Bluff takes it on the road down to Tallahassee.
Don't piss me off. You know this is a loss for them. The only reason they gave us first last year was because of coaching.
October the 31st, Halloween. They host Bethune-Cookman in Pine Bluff. Can this be one of those games where they can actually take one from them? Or can Bethune-Cookman come out with the dub on this schedule?
So every year, that school in Daytona beat somebody they ain't got no business beating. And then they start talking crazy going into the Florida Classic. They might win this game. This might be day one, where their prayer call changed from misery to hope. So I'll give this one to Bethune. I'll give that one to Bethune.
That's diabolical, Chris. The Fighting Woodies. Pause. Wow. November the 7th, they on the road. It really is not a road. It feel like it's a road game, but it really ain't a road game because there ain't no but 2 hours from each other. They go to Grambling.
Wait, hold on. UAPB is 2 hours away from Grambling?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was further away. I really got to get out to SWAC games. So something outside of FAMU. I got to get to some SWAC games. But I ain't taking no back roads. But I like what Grambling is trying to put together. I don't know the effect of it, but I think Grambling should win this game. Well, shouldn't this be a must-win for Grambling?
Yeah, because it's a division game.
Yeah, so I got Grambling winning this one.
So we'll go with a loss right there. Right now they at 3-6, and it does not look good for Coach Hampton.
Well, DJ put me up on some game. Is anybody really calling for change? Is Coach Hampton? When is Coach Hampton contract up?
This year.
So, that changes things. Forget that whole statement.
November the 14th. November the 14th, they take on Prairie View at home. The last time Prairie View went up to Pine Bluff beat them on national TV. That's when we saw the coming out party of Giovanni Gibson and Makai Hagan.
Listen,
I remember
and said, "Whoop that tree."
I remember that game. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think they lost some talent at the skill position. I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
Indeed, but whew, baby.
Lord, this lady hood is open.
And then the last game of the season, they are on the road in Houston, taking on Texas Southern. Now, this game should be at the Shell. So,
this might be one UAPB can get. This might be that one.
Boy, are you in a bomb? Like what?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Sound like the car finna blow up. You good?
Yeah, no. Okay. Full disclosure, Ash lost one of my Skull Candy earbuds, So I was in the dollar store and I got these dollar store earbuds for $5.
They finna set your ear on fire. All you hear is click, 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 click.
Yeah. So yeah. Um, it pick up everything and then it's low. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, and listen, my mother-in-law called. I really need to figure out a way to get her a new car. So you know, she's yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I y'all don't think UAPB can beat Texas Southern?
I think they can. They got caught slipping last year, and I say slipping. They got caught heavy slipping last year.
Yeah, I'm with Ezra. I don't think UAPB gonna get conference wins this year either. Sorry, not sorry. You know I love calling a good offer.
If they go over in conference, they are definitely making changes at the head coach position. Well, they're making changes regardless because even if they give him a new contract, it's a new deal. So whatever it is, it's gonna be new, whether it be a new coach or a new contract. So
Mr. Nasty may be gone after this season.
Mr. Nasty Man.
I can't deal with Mr. Nasty. Like
what?
Now, so the running joke with that is that Coach Hampton called Jackson State fans. He called us nasty. He's like, I want to be around for nasty fans. I want to see the nasty people. And I was like, yo. He said it on a conference call. Oh Lord. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if I can find Texas Southern's schedule. So I got Pine Bluff ending the season at 4-7. So
they're getting 4 out of conference wins.
all right. So I see. I say they'll beat Texas Southern, and the other one will be against damn, who did I get the other one to? Southern. All right. So y'all can see that. Okay, first game of the season for Texas Southern is against North Carolina Central. They say that this game is going to be at Shell Energy Stadium, but if I'm not mistaken, this game will be played at Thorn Stadium in Houston, which is a high school stadium. So Man, this is irritating. Hey, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Give me a second. I'm back at the house.
Okay, because I might need you to pull up. Because I think it's this one on my side is crashing. I'm going to stop shooting. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's better because now I think that FBS schedule website is going to crash my computer. All right, Troy, go ahead and pull up the schedule we're going to pull up the schedule for Texas Southern. First game of the season is against North Carolina Central. I'm going to go ahead and give them the L on that one. We are doing the Third Ward Tigers.
Man. You know we doing these predictions right before media day, right?
Yeah, that's why we doing it.
The cool thing, I'm gonna say this: the cool thing about the SWAC coaches is they know what we predict. They see the shows, but they don't bother us about it. Except for when a coach asks me not to ask him about his quarterback. That's not that.
Well, he ain't there no more, so we ain't got to worry about that.
No, I thought he was at Pitt, but I think he's still at Pitt Ithaca. So I like how my security camera tell me I'm home 45 seconds after I get here. So what we saying? They lose. Well, they lose the Central.
Yeah, they lose the Central. What's the next game on the list?
PV.
That game is it. That game is it. It's Labor Day Classic. The game is at Prairie View. Should have won the game last season in Houston. They should have won the game.
So
last time they was at Prairie View, they caught Prairie View slipping.
I'm unpopular opinion about rivalries, and I'm about with X, and I'm only saying this because Coach Jackson is a developer of talent, right? Because the Prairie View we saw in the first half of the Celebration Bowl and in the game against the SWAC championship game against Jackson was not the game we saw the first 3 games of the season. So I don't know if the quarterback was injured at the beginning of the season. I don't know. But I know from game 1, I was concerned because of the passing game. And I think it was this game against Texas Southern that made me concerned. Because it wasn't a lot of was it turnovers? I can't remember exactly. But this game made me concerned. Right? And I feel like, wait, was this the rainy game?
Last season? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of turnovers. So that made me concerned. So there was rain, there was turnovers, there was bad throws that ended up being interceptions. Like that made me concerned. Again,
Look, the best thing about you know what the best thing about being in the SWAC? The best thing about covering the SWAC, we can go back and watch it on SWAC TV.
Right. You're absolutely right.
True that.
Watching y'all games before we get to Birmingham.
We watching games. We gonna be watching games because we ain't gonna be we not gonna be looking all crazy when we get there.
Yes. I want to pick PV, but they beaten on their rival for quite some time now.
Yep.
And last year was close. Texas Southern is due for one. I'm gonna pick Texas Southern.
I'm gonna go with TSU on this one. They want their get back from last year.
That they do.
They want their get back from last year. What's the next game on the list for Texas Southern?
Next game on the list is it's a money game. UTEP.
UTEP ain't got that kind of money. Shit. UTEP barely gets money from the University of Texas.
Wow.
But I mean, technically it is a money game, but it ain't that kind of money right there. And they going all the way to El Paso, which is beautiful by the way, at night times. If you've never been to El Paso, and looked across the way to Juarez, Mexico, and then you're looking into the mountains, because El Paso is an actual military town, city, because Fort Bliss is out that way. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get a loss to Texas Southern on that one. What Troy always say, what we always say, get your money and roll on.
And get home safe. Ooh, thank you, G man. Jamal just put something in the group chat that just made me smile.
Oh, let me go see.
Oh yeah, tonight lesson.
Oh.
And her mama in Vegas. Might have to get to a game.
Troy, don't listen, Troy. I need you to give us power of attorney. So when that blonde hair lady try to kill you, we can help.
Listen, we good. She was next to me when I opened up my Instagram today.
And she saw Khalees right there on your screen.
Oh, Mike T, I was on the beginning of their podcast. We're gonna hook up. I stopped by their spot last year. We definitely gonna hook up, and we're gonna be there early this year. So we definitely gonna get a chance to hook up. Listen, I opened up my Instagram, and the first couple of reels was the salacious stuff, but then she saw the stretch out lady, the lady that stretched me and I. She was like, "Why don't you let me do that? You need to be trained first." So we need to go to her and get trained. I didn't know the lady had sent me a DM about they have a retreat in Bali. Ma'am, I'm not going to Bali to get stretched out in a strange country.
Oh, she probably wants you to never mind.
For what?
Never mind.
I'm gonna send y'all. Yeah.
Move on.
Anyway, so UTEP get home safe. Then they play Alcorn. That's the what classic is Southern Heritage Classic?
Mm-hmm. In Memphis.
Yeah, we said Alcorn will get that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
so what's the next game on the list?
Florida Atlantic. They just booking up frequent flyer miles.
Yep, and they booking up these losses. So after FAU, do they come back to reality?
Valley got to get somebody this year, and it ain't gonna be FAMU.
So Valley they play Texas Southern next.
Yeah, they play FAU. I mean, damn. They play Valley next.
Okay. I want to give this game to Valley. I really do. I really do.
I do too.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Texas Southern. If they got, is it Mississippi?
It is in Larman, Mississippi. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, that's in Texas. They at the Shell. I know they're not playing at the Shell, but it say the Shell.
Okay, so I got the list right here. So we got October the 17th. They are at Southern.
I think they beat Southern.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay. They'll beat Southern, so that gets them at 3-3. So they back at 500. Ooh. They got Grambling next for Halloween.
I don't think they beat Grambling.
Nope, they have always had trouble with Grambling, and I think this one is going to be, but this one's in Grambling, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they played them.
Texas Southern in Houston.
Yep.
Okay. November the 7th. The Andrew Body game. Because that's what it really is. Alabama State takes on Texas Southern. This game in Montgomery, or is it in Houston?
That's in Houston.
I'm gonna go with the loss.
Yeah, they lose that game. 2, 3, 4. They got 5 games in Houston.
Yeah, but how many is going to be at their actual stadium?
That part.
You got Alabama A&M. They are on the road in Huntsville, November the 14th.
Hopefully, Jennifer don't see this, but I don't think this is Alabama A&M's year this year.
So we're going with Texas Southern.
Yeah, I take Texas Southern on this one. And maybe after media day, I'll feel different. But I think we looked at their roster and we was looking for the 300-pounders and we didn't see a whole bunch of beef.
Okay, and the last game of the season is against Pine Bluff. I got them winning against Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back through because I got 5 and 5 right now. I'm missing one. We said Central is a loss, right?
Yep.
Okay, we got Prairie View as a win for them.
Yep.
We got UTEP as a loss.
Yep.
That's the Alcorn game. The Alcorn game. We didn't talk about the Alcorn game. I didn't get the Alcorn game. So the Alcorn game. What do we say for Alcorn?
I think we picked them to beat Alcorn.
Okay, so that is the 6th win right there. 6-5. They finished out 6-5 again.
That's not a bad record. Is it a renew the contract record? I don't know, but that's not a bad record.
Well, I don't even know if they'll be able to talk about renewing the contract because of the simple fact that they have an interim athletic director.
I forgot about that. And I got to go to sleep tonight because I got to get up and email all these athletic directors again so I can get their coaches to the booth so we can talk to them. But again, ESPN running things, so it won't be hard to get interviews because they're going to be running behind. You know, ESPNs ain't never on time.
See
what I did though?
All right. So who we got next? We got Southern University. First and foremost, where Crook at? What blue is Southern University? What blue is Marshall Faulk gonna be wearing?
I think Crook don't care what they wear, as long as they wear the colors. Unless they got, but every school got that. Every school got that one. What's going on, G? Every school got that one uniform that they don't never want their team to wear no more. That's what
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know which one it is.
G, I need you up here, bro. I need you up here because the next team after Southern we're gonna talk about is Alcorn. I need you up here, so you got to tell me what's going on, man. First game on the list for Southern University. They are in Birmingham to take on Alabama State. This is pretty much a home game for Alabama State. I don't even know why they did this right here, but
I think they made the schedule before they had decided. That game was made before they decided to get rid of their coach, right?
No, it was made after they got rid of Coach Graves.
That's kind of diabolical. Alabama beat them to death last year.
Dog walked them.
And again, I don't believe anybody's roster right now, but I think the last time we looked at, for Crook, because I want to be fair to Crook. I'm going to look at what they have on their website now. Because we're going to get to media day. They're going to give us a nice, pretty roster that's all updated. But I'm going to go through. Oh, I clicked the wrong link. No, I didn't. Boy, when I tell you these jokers took their... Hey, it must be media day time.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those folks got a pretty good staff over here.
But that's all you see. The roster say coaching staff. Ain't no players on that roster. Boy, I tell you, y'all playing games real early before media day.
I mean, I'm looking at it like he got Curtis Johnson as a wide receivers coach. He's a supposed head coach. Todd Light from way back in the day.
Ben Miles, I think he is a UF grad, ain't he?
I think so. No, he went to Kansas.
Kansas, okay. But then he played in the league.
No, I think that's Les Miles' son.
Oh, no. He spent 2 years at Florida State. That's why I know that name. He spent 2 years at Florida State. That's why I know that name.
So he played 4 years of ball at Texas A&M. in 2018, and then he before a 3-year career at Kansas. Yeah. So he got his degree from Kansas.
I mean, there's some names. I'm a Donald Penn fan. I don't know how well he coached. I just know from what I saw from afar, I like what I saw.
I mean, well, Donald Penn played in the NFL for a long time. So you got.
Is that the Ricky Jackson I think that is?
Let me see. Nah, this ain't the Ricky Jackson. Like you talking about Hall of Fame Ricky.
Yeah, that Ricky Jackson passed. No, the Ricky Jackson from Grambling State. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right. I be remembering names. Sometimes it don't mean them, but I just be remembering names. Hey, Crook, I cannot tell you whether or not y'all deep or not, because again, it ain't just Southern, it ain't just FAMU. People are playing games with the roster right now. So I don't know how many big uglies y'all got. That's my only concern. It's a Kentucky State person in the chat. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can go ahead and get to that game.
Kentucky State versus Southern.
Yeah. Yeah, it's somebody in the chat talking big. Talking big. Say they gonna knock off Southern. Listen. Oh, okay. I thought you was a KSU person. Okay. Listen. I got Southern winning this game. If they don't win this game, I can see Donald Penn
getting the pink slip.
So yeah, there better not be no close game.
Somebody getting the pink slip out the gate.
The next game is Houston Cougars.
University of Houston lost.
Yeah, get your check. Get your check, because Houston got 2 5-star quarterbacks. Everybody gonna play that day.
Keyshawn? What's his name? Keon Henderson?
Yeah, and the white kid from A&M. So they got 2 5-stars. So, but it's that's a good close to $1 million check. Now this next game on September the 19th, y'all have to help me understand Houston Christian. Louisiana
that ain't
Christian.
Houston, Louisiana Christian.
I don't know about this school. Is this a cakewalk?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Grambling women play them in basketball and score 155 points?
Something like that.
All right, so yeah, I get Southern to win on this one.
And then September the 26th, it's the Boom Box Classic.
Hey, Crook, I need to know. I need to understand. What was the score last year? Wasn't it ugly?
For us?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. I'm not going to do that. Let me go back to last year's schedule. Because last year, y'all beat Southern.
We dog walked them last year.
It was a year before they got away with a win. Okay.
We are on a 7-game winning streak. Make it 8.
Well, Scorpio, we gonna get to that. But I'll give you a hint. Somebody know a woman in Louisiana. Well, and then the next game is UAPB.
And it's a homecoming game. This is Southern's homecoming.
Wait. They made Jackson y'all homecoming. They homecoming game?
No. Did they play us and we played them in Jackson?
Okay, and then the October 3rd game is their homecoming. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Then we pick UAPB.
We did. We did say
like we don't want to listen. I don't want to be the one saying y'all gonna win a bunch of games, putting pressure on the new coaching staff. I think that's what happened at Norfolk State, and I don't want to do that. So until we see otherwise, that's what I'm going with. Then they got October the 10th. They got PV in Texas.
Mm-hmm. They call it Mumford West.
Do they? I don't think they win this game.
No, I don't think they do either.
So we'll get them lost on that one.
So they're at 2-5 right now.
Mm-hmm. And then we said Texas Southern will beat them too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Halloween in Tallahassee. Bragg Memorial gonna be jumping.
I'm gonna get Crook. I'm gonna get him some conch salad and a tissue. They ain't gonna get nothing. You know what? I'm not doing this. He know and I know what's gonna happen in Bragg. This man said D2 FAMU. That D2 school you can't beat. Last time y'all beat FAMU, I think I was in undergrad.
Let's see the history. Oh, because they got the histories. Last year, y'all beat them 43-35. Y'all on a 6-game losing streak against FAMU. The last time y'all won, y'all beat FAMU, looked like 2012. I think that's the last time they beat FAMU. Yeah, 6 times. They on a 6-game losing streak.
The history of just so Crook can understand the history of Southern football versus FAMU is 24 wins and 39 losses. It is 1 tie. Yeah, and they won. They was in Atlanta. They beat us in Atlanta in 2012.
Yep, that's the last time y'all won.
21-14, a 1-possession game. So, sir,
that wasn't even. I don't even think that was the Heritage Bowl.
Hold on, see, let me. This is from your site. Hold on.
That was a regular season game.
Yeah, it was a regular season game.
It
was one of the Atlanta games. Was that the SWAC Me challenge? Yeah, so, dude, what are we talking about? 39 losses to 24 wins.
Yeah, I can't really talk about that.
It's cool. It's cool. Keep screaming at the wind, Crook. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all starting to sound like that school in Daytona.
And just for that next game, they got the school in Daytona.
Ooh.
Last time Bethune beat y'all, what was it last year? Yep, 45-14. Dog walked you in Daytona Beach. The year before, y'all beat them in I think that was the 4 overtime game, 25-23. Y'all beat them in Jacksonville in 23, and then y'all beat them the last time y'all played them, y'all beat them in 2006.
Here's my problem. I want to pick Southern, but I know that school at Daytona. I know what they do at the end of the year. They start smelling themselves when they hit November because they think they can beat FAMU. So I can't believe I'm doing this. Don't make me do this. Southern lose to Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, wow. Senior day on November the 14th against Alcorn.
They got to win something. But this ain't going to be it, though.
2-9. That's 2-9. And last game of the season. The Bayou Classic. They done had Grambler's number the last 4 years.
Until I see otherwise, I got to pick Southern. Because you the one with interim coaches.
Yep.
So you take your regular coach in there, I got to give you the edge because you got some stability. I can't get me to pick Graham when y'all beat them with the coach that nobody wanted.
Y'all beat him with Rollins as y'all head coach.
Yeah, so I'm just here's the thing. Is Mickey job really on the line? Because he just signed an extension.
He just signed an extension.
This year.
His job ain't on the line. He good.
Hey, how long was it right now? Was it a 3-year extension?
2-year.
2-year extension? So, yeah.
Two-year extension. Yep. So he's good. That 7-5 season, I ain't gonna say it saved him, but he's building something there at Grambling. He's building at Grambling, so what can we say? All right, we next on our list, we got them Braves, them big bad Braves.
What do they call their fight song?
Oh, Cherokee.
I have questions, and because I don't know, I be wanting to ask G. I don't want to ask nobody else, and I ain't gonna ask in public.
Nah, but he signed that extension. He signed that extension a couple of months ago. He's fine, and I don't think the president wants to do anything right now because that is a very tiresome job to try to find another football coach.
What are you
But I
talking
think
about?
you know.
Alcorn Stadium. Wait, hold on. What? Oh no. I don't listen. I take. I don't know when I heard it, but I'm talking about the tomahawk chop and Cherokee. I don't know when I heard it. Right? I don't know, but when I first heard it, I heard it without a video. So my first thought was, "Oh shit, that's nice," and then my second thought was, "Tone Death Valley better not be fucking with me." That's all I can think about. So yeah, no, it's no listen. It's no shade to Alcorn. I didn't until I saw G had a commercial on Twitter one day, and that's when I heard it and I put the two together. But before that, when I heard it, I was like, I know, boy, if that had been LSU, it was for to be smoking the city. Oh, we getting messy in the chat. What? Okay. All right. Well, Alcorn. August 29th. They got Miles College.
Hold on. I just gotta play the music.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back like cook crack.
I just had to play that.
Hey, Crook, I seen it. I'm real big on history, Crook. I seen what you put in the chat, and I just looked at y'all history versus Grambling. Y'all only up by one game. It was time last year.
Yeah. Oh Lord. All right. So where we at? You said Alcorn take on Miles College, right?
Yeah, they win that, right?
They win that one.
Then they got to get the check. Get the check and get home. They play Southern Miss.
Southern Miss?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Southern Miss, if y'all had some balls, y'all will play them in Larman. If y'all had some balls, y'all will make that drive to Larman. Let them bring y'all fans. Let them get some gate money. Sell that thing out real quick. Yeah, I said it. But their next game is UAPB.
Yes. Southern Heritage Classic. We said Alcorn win that game.
Yep. Alcorn win that.
All right. September the 19th, they're on the road in Florence, taking on North Alabama. First game ever against these two teams.
Ain't North Alabama the school that Florida State lost their quarterback and they chance at a playoff victory? Ain't that North Alabama school?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lose that game.
All right. It's high school day, September the 26th.
Why?
In Lorman.
Oh God. They win. Did we say they win that game?
Yes, against Texas Southern.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. We got Grambling on the list. They are at Grambling this year, October the 3rd.
We haven't picked this game. I think.
I think we. I'm gonna give this to Grambling.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a Grambling.
Next on the list, October the 10th, is Homecoming against Arkansas Baptist. That is a dub.
Yeah.
If they don't put 70 on them or 90 on them, don't come to the game. Don't. Eat all the barbecue and everything that you want. October the 17th. They are at Prairie View.
I think they lose that game.
They'll lose it.
Yeah, I think they lose that game.
All right. Alcorn loses to Prairie View.
If their running backs was back from last year, I would say they win that game, but without those running backs, I don't think they win that one.
It's next game on the list, Halloween. They are on the road to Mississippi Valley. It is a homecoming from Coach Thomas. His Coach Thomas is from the Delta.
What the song say? This year, Halloween fell on the weekend.
Uh-huh.
Me and Ghetto Boys trick-or-treating.
Is that robbing little kid for bags? In other words, they about to rob the little devils of all their goodies. Give them a win.
You giving that to Alcorn?
Giving it Alcorn.
Okay.
We got November the 7th. We got those Rattlers coming into town.
Cozy beat them.
But this ain't a cozy team no more. It's a Quinn Gray team.
Which is why, fam, you gonna win. I thought we established that already. That's why, fam, you gonna win. And I'm gonna make that trip to Larman. But I don't know by the week of the game. Don't nobody tell me nothing about how to drive to Larman. Don't tell me nothing about how it's in the back. Don't tell me none of that. Just make me think it's on the interstate and it's gas stations.
I mean, there is a gas station on campus.
That's why. Do they have a hotel on campus? Maybe I should just stay at the hotel on campus.
No.
So basically, I'm gonna have to fly in.
Go to Vicksburg, or you can go to Natchez. I would say.
That don't even sound like a real city.
Natchez?
Listen, I don't listen. I ain't making fun of nobody's city. I don't know. Trust me, I ain't making no fun of nobody's city because we got a place here called Withlacoochee here in Florida. So I'm not making fun of nobody.
Hold on. You got a place called what?
Withlacoochee, Florida.
Danny, you want to know what I thought he said?
I know what you thought I said. That's why I sped it up. To make sure it didn't sound like what you thought I said.
Danny, you want to know what I thought he said? I thought he said with that coochie. Oh my God.
You on mute, Danny. Danny, you on mute.
You on mute.
Look, it's probably a good thing I'm on mute. Cause I just knew you said lick my coochie. I said,
no.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all was about to see me like this.
Oh, Lord. Come on, we gotta get back to the schedule. Yeah, we gotta get back. Nope, not till after media day.
We ain't got no sense whatsoever over here, y'all.
But yeah, no, I got PTSD from driving to Montgomery last year.
Oh, bruh. That was hell for y'all. Ooh, that was hell.
November the 14th, they take on Southern University.
They're getting the win against Southern.
Yeah, they're getting the win against Southern. And then the last game of the season, the Soul Bowl.
So, again, new to a lot of these series, but it seemed like the Soul Bowl recently has been going Jackson State's way.
Well, yes and no. So, the Soul Bowl, well, it's always been a Soul Bowl, but if the game was in Jackson, we call it the Capital City Classic. So that's a loss. The season 6-6.
That's not a bad record. Not a bad record. Bro, I see you in the chat. We trying to get through the schedule. I see what you're saying, but again, I'm a good guy. When you come down, I treat people with love, so I'll make sure you get you some good comp. You might be a comp fritters guy. Wait, you don't eat seafood, right?
That dude from Louisiana. You better eat some seafood.
I thought he said he doesn't.
I thought he said he don't eat seafood. But look, it's some rib guys down there on Perry Street. You can find whatever you want on Perry Street, except liquor. But you just gotta get back to the tailgate. There's plenty of that. Yeah, he said he don't eat seafood. So yeah, it's plenty of other stuff down there. That's good for you. But it's all love. Especially when y'all bring y'all people. Y'all people, Harley and them, I'm gonna make sure that the RV is stopped for whatever they want to cook. What we got up next?
Got Grambling. Got Grambling up next. With one of the better fight songs. Hey, hold that tiger.
This time I'm coming to media day. I got my people with me. I got my people with me. The hottest people in the city, and I keep them with me. I'm cutting up, but now my people with me. I got my people with me. What? Now my people with me.
They gonna flag the shit out of me. I don't care.
My bad. We ain't ever getting monetized.
Hey, we got a little monetization over here, but they're gonna hit me with a copyright. They're gonna say, hey, this ain't gonna be monetized.
Right.
Till I make the edit.
If it don't hear it,
I ain't worried about it.
If it don't hear it, like a lot of times, if it's in the beginning, like when I did that one clip in the beginning, it caught that one in the beginning, but the rest of them in the middle of the show, it don't even bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might be in okay shape then.
So August 29th, Clark Atlanta.
Clark Atlanta. And
they got Keaton gone, right?
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Wild Wayne because he did have Coach Keaton on his show earlier today.
Yeah, he had him on tonight. I'm gonna check out the replay.
Coach Keaton need to get the job. He need to get the job here in the SWAC. I don't care what anybody say. Whoever got an opening up next after this season, please call my man like for real.
I'm trying to figure out after what he did to Bethune-Cookman how he don't have no job, but you know what? That's another story for another day. I guess we get them to win against Clark.
They got Clark and Central State.
I'm not, based on what they play on September the 12th, I can't really be mad at that because they play TCU after that. One good thing about their schedule, before they get into the State Fair Classic, they got 3 games.
2 at home. They in Fort Worth. I'm gonna be honest with you. To be honest with you, it would be crazy for you to go back to Grambling, knowing that you got to come back to Dallas the following weekend. So probably what they'll do, if I'm not mistaken, what they'll do is they will come into Fort Worth. And then more likely they'll probably stay in Dallas and just have tutors there in Dallas for them. Unless Coach Joseph say we got to go back for a little bit and then we'll be back on that, like on Wednesday. We'll go back. We'll go back. Look at tape Sunday. And then we'll have a little light practice Monday and Tuesday. Maybe on Wednesday, and then we'll roll out either Wednesday or Thursday. Because the coach gonna have to come to Dallas anyway for the media part with State Fair Classic on, I think, that Monday.
Yeah.
But September the 26th is the State Fair Classic. I just got an email from them about being an influencer.
For the State Fair Classic?
Yeah. I just want to go ahead and be on the sideline and take my pictures. I don't care about none of that junk. Influencer stuff. I leave that to the young folks.
I mean,
it might be a deal though. Waiting for you. You should look into it.
Oh yeah, it might be a deal. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it though. State Fair Classic last year was a wild game. Well, it wasn't a wild game because Prairie View dominated from start to finish. 28-13.
Yeah, I got PV winning that.
Let's see. The last time Grambling won was in 23. But before then, Prairie View has beaten them the last 8 times. So, barring the fact that they won in 23, the last time Grambling has beaten Prairie View beat Prairie View in the State Fair Classic, it was October the 7th, 2017. That's the last time they beat them. Convincingly. And now Prairie View is on a 2-game winning streak now again. So you said Prairie View with the win on this one?
Yeah, I got PV.
It used to be back in the day that Grambling didn't give a damn who was, if they played the State Fair Class, they were gonna win it. But it's a new day and age now. It's homecoming the following week, October the 3rd, against Alcorn. I guess I'll make my way down to Grambling. Go see the niece. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless
you. Thank you.
I'm going with Grambling. Because they rarely lose a homecoming game.
Yeah.
But last year, Alcorn took care of Grambling. But I got Grambling this year against Alcorn. And something that Troy said earlier, if the running backs for Alcorn was still there, he would have gave the game to them. You got October the 10th. Yeah. I hate this goddamn game. It's Grambling versus Jackson State. I need to get Ken Rashad on here because Ken always say that Grambling is Jackson State's daddy, but I do not care.
It's not, for me, again, it's not just the fact that Grambling finds a way to win it. It's how they find a way to win it. Like, it is the ugliest thing. It is not we're not looking at a beautiful shootout. It is just the most random wins I've seen. And I don't know how it happens, except to say somebody knows somebody in Louisiana that's in the backwoods that they done gave her some money, and every time Grambling go into that hole, it don't work out so well. And we make fun of the fact that, Jackson has been this way. It's been this way for some other people too. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. Grambling has been dog walking us for the last 13, 14 years with some wins in between for us also. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that we are the kings against Grambling, because Grambling has our number. In the last 2 years, Grambling has had our number. We cannot go into Energy Robinson Stadium with the mindset.
You're saying it wrong. And I know y'all can't go into anything with a hold and play Grambling.
Troy, what did you just say?
They can't go anything with a hole. They can't go play in Vegas, the black hole. They can't go in the hole. That's been 3 years in a row. I didn't say pick a hole. I just said they can't go in anything with a hole and play Grambling. It was nice and clean.
I don't know. You talking about holes and stuff, you know.
Yeah, Grambling had been kicking
I
our
didn't know
ass.
that. Wait. I didn't know that stat.
Yes, I'm telling you, since 2000, Grambling has been kicking our ass. I'm not gonna sit here and say they haven't. They have. You talking about the William years, the Melvin Spears years, the Rob Broadway years. They been whooping our ass. Even with Eddie Robinson when he was alive, they were whooping our ass. We got him a couple of times in the 90s because the game was getting ready to, the game had already passed Eddie Robinson by, and pretty much people was trying to get him. They forced them out.
See, Crook. See, I wasn't the only one.
I'm trying to keep us away from Crook. I'm trying to keep us away from Crook. Side note: whenever you force a legend out, you usually fall on rough times for a long time. Florida State is an example, but I digress. I gotta pick Grambling just on history, but y'all need to find that woman in Mississippi, whoever done put that curse on y'all, and apologize. That's all I'm saying.
Quick time about glory hole.
That's what I said. Crazy.
Crook is talking about glory hole. You know what? You know what though? You know what though, Crook? I'm just gonna say this. Because when you go to Grambling, you go to North Louisiana, it's something that you really don't want to do. You don't want to drink the water, but it kind of smells funny out there.
Bro, I almost died last night. Wait, what happened? Man, I went over Shorty house thinking it was gonna be a movie. And soon as she took them shorts off, my spirit left my body. No! Bro, my nose started buffering. Buffering is crazy. I ain't even know a smell could sneak up on you like that. Like a thief in the night. Bro, it climbed up my chest and sat on my shoulders. You felt it in your soul. I started looking around the room for a dead animal. Stop! She talking about, you okay? What you say? I said, yeah, but one eye was twitching. Bro, my ancestors tapped out before I did. Them old slave spirits said, good luck, nephew.
Man, let's get this thing on campus. Let's get to this. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
The next game, they got Alabama.
So you said we gonna lose against Grambling?
I have to go with history. I would love to be able to say, yeah, I think y'all get that win. But I got proof. And then he put up the stat. I didn't know it was 20-4. I didn't know that was the stat.
Well, one of them years they did get a they forfeit because remember they protested.
Okay. Carrie, I don't have a choice. Like the history fan in me is looking at this game and not liking it. But 3 years in a row, in Grambling, in Vegas, in Grambling. That's 3 years in a row. If I'm a gambling man, I'm not. If I'm a gambling man, I got to pick based off of history. But I don't think it's gonna be it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be something freakish. The kicker gonna do a backflip while trying to kick a field goal. It's gonna be something crazy. Israel, tell your favorite podcaster, your Valley favorite podcaster to hit me up. I ain't hard to find. We can bet some eyebrows. That being said, no, it's not. It ain't even. It's not shade. it is 3 years, and these ain't 3 losses with like bad coaches. Let's be clear on that. It has been good coaches, good rosters, and the wildest stuff happened. The wildest stuff. What one of the situations it's we don't really want to talk about. That's a terrible situation, but it's just been the wildest situations to where you go into a game and it's just like your mind tells you, okay, this team has everything to win the game, but then something wild happened. So I know you don't agree, but I can't in good conscience. It ain't got nothing to do with Jackson State. It's just the wildest stuff that happened. Who 2-10? Who is 2-10? You know what? That's why a bunch of Jackson State people got me blocked. It ain't because I say no wild stuff about them. And they just don't, if I don't agree with them, they just don't like what I got to say, so they block me. Cool. It's all right. We still gonna be friends. Oh, he talking about y'all worst season. Okay.
I'm not gonna get.
I know you.
I want us to win this game.
I know. I would love to be able to sit up here and tell y'all, man, y'all gonna win this game. I can't do it. Like, and it's again, I'm making these predictions like if I was to tell somebody to go bet money, this is my prediction. I can't do that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay.
All right. Okay. So he got Grambling beating Jackson State. I don't have it. All right. Next on the list, October the 17th in Huntsville, they got Alabama.
Do they have a letdown after that game? Do we?
I think they do. Let's just say if they win against the State, is there a letdown? I don't think there is.
Alabama A&M. I with the credentials that Sam Shade has, I think he needs more time to build his team.
But if you look at Sam Shade, you look at his pedigree, you look at his coaching record, it says the second year is the year that he gets the improvement. All right. So on Alabama, you got Grambling with the win on this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Now this the one. Texas Southern game. Did we pick Grambling on that one?
Yep.
Yeah. We picked Grambling on UAPB too, right?
Yep. Rematch of the brawl. Daytona. And this time in Daytona.
Tiger people, I want y'all to know it is one way in that stadium and one way out. Be glad I'm saying it and not Marlo saying it because he's gonna say it differently. It's one way in, one way out. The good thing about it is that game is in November at 1:00. It's gonna be cool. Because if that thing was early in the season, oh Jesus. But it's gonna be cool. And even though it's Jess Cookman, Go to the game early. You will be sitting in traffic.
But for the game, do we got them winning this game or do we got them losing this game?
It's in November.
All right, y'all.
All right,
I gotta go. Y'all see me? I'm faded.
She full and tired. That's what she doing.
We knew what it was gonna be when she started making that food.
Wait a minute. Now, first of all, I lasted almost 3 hours. Okay, give me a little bit of credit, and I made some jambalaya tonight, so I'm my belly good and full.
Put that in the freezer, and then bring that to Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more because it's currently gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do mine with chicken sausage, and I add bell peppers and onions to it. So
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I just got hungry. Yeah, we gotta hurry up and get through this together. I just got hungry now.
All right, y'all. I will see
All right,
y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Good night, y'all.
All right, we got so do we got Bethune-Cookman winning this game against Grambling?
I can't in good conscience say Bethune-Cookman win this game.
Okay. He said Bethune-Cookman will win this game.
So, and then they got the 53rd annual Bayou Classic. And I got Southern winning this game.
Yeah, that was your pick. So they are 6-5. Still a good over 500 record for Mickey Joseph.
Girl, that it's not, listen, again, it's just based on history. It ain't based on nothing else. Again, I picked this like I was picking as if I was betting on it. I don't gamble, but I'm just saying that's how I'm picking. If the history had been a little different, especially losing the interim coaches, it would be different. But they losing the interim coaches and now they got a regular coach and they got some talent on the staff. I think they pull it out.
All right, last but not least, I'm trying to see if all the PV people are listening or they watching. We got y'all scheduled now. Let's get to it.
I know the PV people still in the chat.
I thought I seen PV12 up in here.
Yeah. This first game, understand, I would love for PV to win this game bad. But Blue had me checking their roster and checking their signings. And bro,
yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Karen, Prairie View. But yeah, I looked at the roster and them signings.
For who?
For Tarleton.
From Tarleton? Yeah.
Yes. Because I was talking, listen, when that schedule first came out, I was talking big noise. Oh, yeah, they're going to win. I'm sorry. I apologize.
State,
yeah, they started a new one and got 2 more on staff. That's the crazy part. Like, they ain't just got 1. If, like, let's say y'all get lucky and knock out the first one, they got 2 more. So, Prairie View keeping it close would be a win. That would be a win. But I got to take Tarleton State right now.
Mm-hmm.
shout out to whoever made that schedule, because the way the gas prices is right now, y'all saving a lot of money.
Bro, that is a 6-hour drive right there for Prairie View.
6 hours? I forgot Texas like Florida. Never mind. Y'all big as hell for no reason.
You forgot Prairie View is in South Texas on the Brazos.
Yeah, because again, like I don't know where a lot of these schools are, so people have to tell me. 6 hours. Ooh. Y'all can't take no plane? Ain't no plane to fly down there?
I mean, you're gonna fly to DFW, you still got another 2-hour drive to Stephenville.
Oh man, you might as well drive. Get you one of them good charter buses. Get you one of them good, the good $200,000 charter buses, and then.
When was the last time Southern beat FAMU?
2012.
Yeah. 2012.
And see, that's the other part. I know I want to go to y'all. Listen, I want to go to everybody games and stuff, but that'd be the part. If I have to drive back roads, y'all gonna have to give me some grace. I grew up in Florida. The back roads ain't necessarily safe.
Yeah, this one you got to drive a little bit of back road. All right, next on the list. Oh shit. Labor Day Classic. We said Texas Southern will pull. We're gonna get this one right here.
Yeah.
We said it earlier. Texas Southern will beat Prairie View in the Labor Day Classic. That's just how I see it.
And Kerry, to be clear, I think how y'all start the season is gonna be completely different how y'all end the season. I want to make sure we say that. I think the development through the season makes Prairie View a very dangerous team, but I think early in the season, just like last season, they had some losses. But I definitely want y'all to come out of the Tarleton game healthy. And then the next game, Jesus.
At Baylor, they are going up to Waco, Texas.
Right, I know that's back roads.
Right. Oh yeah, that's back road. You take back way, go through College Station, Bryan, Navasota, College Station, Bryan, hit up Calvert and Hearn. Shout out to Charlie Boy, and then go through Marlin, and then you in Waco.
Yeah, just to get your check and get back healthy. That's it.
So,
and then
right
shout out to Stephen F. Austin for going into Prairie View. Shout out to them. Y'all ain't have to do that, but y'all did that. Shout out to them.
You know what? Prairie View to Stephen F. Austin is like a 2.5-hour drive. It's the same amount of time from Dallas to Nacogdoches, because that's where Stephen F. Austin is at. SFA, the Lumberjacks, Axum Jacks, however you want to do it. Blah. I'm going to say Prairie View takes the dub over SFA.
Yeah, I think that's what we said on another show.
We'll say Prairie View takes the W over Stephen F. Austin. But yeah, I-35 ain't no joke coming from Dallas for real. But this game is in Prairie View, so they ain't got to go on the road.
Well, Kerry beat their ass again. I'm picking Prairie View.
Oh yeah, y'all remember that? Y'all did say that they didn't give y'all a return game. That was when they was under different coaching at that time too. They ain't the same coach they got now. State Fair Classic.
I think PV went. Did we pick PV for this game?
Yeah, pick PV for this game. October the 3rd, you head out to Itabena, take on Mississippi Valley.
They win this. I think this is where they get on their run. I think they get on their roll right here.
October the 10th, it's a pink out game against Southern University.
They win that game.
We said they'd win this game. So they're sitting at 4-3 right now.
Yep.
October the 17th, it's homecoming against Alcorn.
Boy, is everybody having homecoming on my birthday?
Yeah.
Look at God. They win that game, man. They win that game.
And make sure y'all go into the stadium. If y'all talking all that noise, go to the stadium and cheer on the team. Shit.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be a hypocrite. Going in the stadium and make it look nice for TV.
Yeah, because this game is on HBCU Go.
David. So again, I'm looking at both. I want to be balanced. History tells me, and I could be wrong. On this one. I'm going out on a limb on this one. I'm going to be honest. I'm going out on a limb with this one. I think, just like I said, I think PV gets on a roll, and this is one of the games that they get on a roll on. I know you're just messing with me, but this is one of the games that they go on a roll. And if I'm being honest, I think Southern needs some more time to build. I just think they need more time to build their roster. I like their coaching staff. I just think they need more time.
Damn, that is true. They have not beaten Southern since they opened the new stadium. Like, seriously. I'm looking at
oh shit. Man, don't make me.
But
no, I gotta interview these coaches in less than a week.
But I do take Prairie View over Southern.
Yeah, I just think because of the roster.
Stadium.
I think because of the roster.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you my luck. My luck. Holly goes nuts in this game and make me look like a fool. But I gotta go with PV.
October the 24th, y'all on the road to Commerce, Texas, take on East Texas A&M, or the way black people say it, your mama name your A&M Commerce, I'm gonna call you A&M Commerce.
Aren't they D2?
No, they're Division I. They are in the Southland Conference.
Florida State beat them people half to death last year. Had me drinking the Kool-Aid and everything.
They about to beat the brakes off these boys again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Prairie View on this one. Mr. Jackson, everybody in the SWAC is hiding their roster, and they're gonna hand us a piece of paper on Tuesday, on Wednesday, with the real roster, and everybody gonna be trying to figure out who is who. So yeah.
All right. Last home game of the season is against Alabama A&M.
They win that game.
They'll win the game. Yep, so they're sitting at 7-3. They on the road November the 14th at Pine Bluff.
They win that game.
8-3 right now. Last game of the season. They are on the road in Montgomery to take on the Alabama State Hornets.
SWAC championship game preview.
I don't think it's the SWAC championship game preview, because we'll talk about that on Friday.
Didn't Alabama State beat them last year?
Yep.
Again, I keep pointing this out. Until we see the roster, I don't know 100% sure. But what I do know is that roster got some more skill position players.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep, won last year, 31-28. In 24. In 24, in Montgomery, it was a defensive battle. They lost the game 9-6. Bama State beat Prairie View 9-6. 23, Prairie View won at home 21-14. In 22, they won. 21, they won. In 19, they won. 18, they beat the brakes off of them. 17, they won. All the way up until 2023, y'all. Prairie View has won the last 10 matchups against Alabama State. That was until 2024.
The only reason I'm picking Alabama State, and again, I feel like Prairie View gets on the run and goes to SWAC championship game. It's just the talent on the roster and what happened last year. I think, Austin, what I watched last year, like I said, down the stretch, was Prairie View open up their offense more and become more dynamic. This year with Coach Hull, Alabama State's offense should be more dynamic, and they got more dynamic playmakers. Y'all gonna have to do a shootout. It's my feeling. It's my hope that I'm looking at a shootout.
I got Alabama State on this one.
Yeah,
right here.
and again, if it's a shootout, I got to take Alabama State. But again, here go the big old if. The big old if is Andrew Body got to be healthy all the way through the season.
Yeah, that is the big if. I got Prairie View at 8-4. They win the West.
Yeah.
They win the West. I got Prairie View winning the West at 8-4. The more irrational fans said that they're gonna go undefeated. Let's not get too jacked up on ourselves.
Oh yeah. No, and again, y'all gotta understand we're making these predictions. I feel more confident in predictions I made with the way too earlys because at least we had some idea of what's on the rosters. When I tell you everybody that took their roster down, I think everybody we looked at their roster tonight, they done took it down. So now, EA, we don't play Southern for homecoming because with homecoming we get a big bag, and with Southern, if they bring the people that we think they're gonna bring, should be a good win. Outside of that, I don't mind playing Southern homecoming, away, whatever. Southern is sort of like a rival. They're just a little bit better. Our history with them is a little bit better than our history with Bethune-Cookman. We just beat them for fun. I will go see my maker before Bethune-Cookman ever catch up with FAMU.
Yeah.
Y'all quit beating up on Southern, man. Them people got a lot of Black National championships. Don't beat up on Southern like that. Don't act like they ain't. Don't do that.
They don't care.
I know, but and again, I'm doing this knowing that Crook has been trolling me for the better part of 5 months. But yeah, no. Southern got some good history, man. They got some good history.
So we got Prairie View winning the West again. Got Prairie View representing the SWAC West. As you already know, me and my partners, we did get the invite from the SWAC for Media Day. We have gotten approved, and I'm trying to go ahead and get the rest of this right here because it is indicative that I had this so where I can get there, and to get back home. And I have to rent a car or something. I don't know. But that's a long drive. I don't want to do that drive no more. But yeah, hey man, we trying to get it out the mud. So Media Day donation goal we are still $270 away from our goal. You can hit the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive, or you can hit the PayPal at David Smith 1925. Like I said, everything goes towards room and travel. Anything else, it'll come out of my pocket. Whoever else wants to give it, who's willing to give it, to bless me to it. So
they're just talking about the Southern FAMU game.
Mm.
Hey man, before we get up out of here, man, buy your season tickets. Buy your season tickets, man. Because, and even if you can't go, buy your season tickets. And I don't know how institutions feel about selling your tickets or whatever, but if you can't go, give them to somebody you know that's gonna be in the area or whatever. But yeah, buy the season tickets. I want y'all to do more, but let's start there. Buy the season tickets. And this is also for myself, even when I'm covering the games, except for homecoming. Go into the stadium. Get in the atmosphere. Feel the vibe, man. It's gonna be a good season. Nah, I say all that to say homecoming is homecoming. So I understand. But man, let me get out of here. I gotta get up early and send these requests so we can make sure we talk to these coaches. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna try and put a big show together. I've been working on something, so I'm trying to put a big show together. 8:00. Watch that fatmouthsports.net. It's gonna be fun.
8:00 Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And then we'll round out on this end right here. We'll round out our prediction show with the SWAC East. And that should be good right there.
Y'all think y'all mad with me? Not y'all finna be mad with me.
So other than that, donation. Make sure we hit the donation, please, y'all. I'm you know what? I'm begging you. I ain't got the single voice, but let's help your boy out, man. 4th year in a row. Hey, don't be anything like this. And they already put out the schedule. For the lunch and everything too. Yeah, they gonna feed us there too. So they always feed us there. Just got to make sure that you go out there and get your food. I'm gonna sit with some good prominent folks. I'm gonna sit with, you know what, during lunchtime, I'm gonna go ahead and sit with Tiffany Green so I could pick her brain about this year's football season. And I'll probably sit with Jay Walker. I'll probably sit with Jay Walker. I don't know.
No, I know I'm gonna speak to Tiffany Green. I know I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. What the heck? Y'all go ahead and block me before basketball season. Let me get up out of here. Woo, it's been a signing. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Hug your loved ones. Watch out on them kids. Beat them out the penitentiary. Oh, my goodness. It's 1 week away. It's media day. Got to get my hair right. Look right. But other than that, we up out of here, y'all. Be easy. See what we at. Peace.